So welcome to Lunch and Learn Zoom Fridays. On behalf of Debbie, Olivia, and myself, we want to welcome you and thank each one of you for attending today. If this is your very first time to visit, in the chat, open that up and type hashtag newbie and the name of the person that invited you here. We're very glad you're here. This is exciting. On the roster, it looked like I had 24 registered visitors for today, so I'm sure we've got people going to be coming in and leaving, so this is getting to be very exciting. And we are expanding and exploding, and let me tell you what, it's just new things are happening every single day. So eagles don't hang out with turkeys. You're here today because you are either an eagle or an aspiring eagle, right? My name is Nancy Gaskins, and I'm a serial entrepreneur. I specialize in small business development. What I do is I help entrepreneurs just like you discover creative ways to grow your business. We primarily do this through referral partnerships, cooperative projects, mastermind groups, and virtual marketplaces. These are the 4 basic tenets that I have found that you can exponentially grow your business over a short period of time. Some of us during this COVID had to pivot, and some of you may have had brick and mortar, you were doing live events, whatever it was. And let me tell you what, it's been a struggle for some of you, but for those of you who have embraced technology, it's been an amazing ride. Personally, I'm known as the queen of networking and collaborations because I'm what you call a power connector. Each week, I meet one-on-one with 50 to 75 entrepreneurs and another 100 or so during virtual groups, and even more through my social media platforms. I've discovered that the #1 problem facing entrepreneurs is a lack of quality leads. A lack of steady stream of quality leads. Does that sound familiar? Quality leads are the lifeblood of everybody's business. The Lunch and Learn Zoom Fridays is just one of the platforms that we use that's helped you to solve that problem. Now, one of the things that I like to say is not everybody here or within your sphere of influence is going to be your client or your customer, but 100% of everybody in your sphere of influence and every single person that you meet should be your referral partner. So why aren't they? You've got 5,000 Facebook friends. You've got all these people on Instagram. You got a YouTube channel. You got all of these things, and you say you've got all of these connections. So how many referrals have they sent you lately? Think about that. It's time to clean house. The reason that you're not getting these referrals is because you're not a power connector. You've not learned to master the skill of becoming a master networker. There's a difference between a networker and a connector. Who do you think is going to do more business? Somebody that runs around and just grabs a bunch of business cards and never follows up? Or somebody who actually loves people, connects people, and can put people together and do business together? So our platforms here, we've decided that we're going to provide you with a virtual space to meet, to mastermind, to do business together. We get on here and we share tools, tips, best practices. We learn, we cooperate, and we celebrate. So think about this. Imagine the impact of your business of being able to add 5, 10, 20 or more new referral partners to your business network each and every month, each and every week over the next 12 months. What about 1,000 over the next 6 weeks? Did you hear me? What about 1,000 over the next 6 weeks? We got a plan for that, and we are just now starting to gain momentum and getting that done. So we're glad you're here. We want to let you know that we do record these for training purposes. Our members are able to go back in the archives and look at these and use these to help them with their elevator pitches. So if you've not done so already, please put now it's time, and we try to keep these chats organized because we allow you to save them. So now is the time for you to put your name and contact information only in the chat. So everybody that's here right now, go ahead and get that ready. And for future reference for the visitors, if you'll have this pre-done in like a Word document, all you'll have to do then is cut and paste and make this very simple. Now, we are all about building relationships and networking, so guess what? It's expected that we reach out to one another and meet and greet and try and figure out how we might can do business together and start building that relationship. So what do you expect today? First of all, visitors, you can attend this group 2 times for free before we ask you to join our tribe of Eagles. And I call you Eagles because why? Eagles don't hang out with turkeys and chickens. If you're ready to rise higher, go further, faster, we're your tribe. We don't ding-dong you to death. We don't browbeat you to join us. You will know whether this is the right group for you. We typically spend about 10 or 15 minutes on a small business development topic. And then what we do is everybody in the group will do their 30-second elevator pitch. Now, this is not a time for you to do your offer. You will put offers in the chat, but this is one big place in the main room where everybody gets to go around one time. Then what we do is we go into a breakout room where there'll be around 10 people in each breakout room, and you will practice your pitch, which will be your 30-second introduction, your pitch, and you will give an offer. What's unique about this group, not only do you get to sell your product, services, or discovery call or whatever that is, but everybody in the group is your peer, and you'll have a coach facilitator, which helps you improve that pitch. This has been instrumental. We've been doing this since May, and it has truly been transforming for people in their business. So get in there. Don't be afraid to share. It's real easy. We love you, but guess what? We're going to be honest and truthful with you. If your pitch sucks, we're going to tell you. We're going to help you, though. We're going to tell you how that you can improve that. So today's theme, we do a theme each week because we don't like to be boring. So everybody, let's get it out. It's Crazy Hat Day. And so it's going to take us a couple of minutes to get all the screenshots because I have several pages here. So here we go for screenshot 1. 3, 2, 1, smile. All right, hang on just a second. Page 2, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Next page. I can't believe some of y'all didn't wear your hat today. I know y'all got that memo. 3, 2, 1. All right, one more. I think that'll be it. 3, 2, 1. All right. Now, for next week, I know normally I let y'all choose, but I was thinking, you know, me thinking, that's an amazing concept, right? So I was thinking we have not done anything with masks. So how about let's crush COVID or zooming for COVID? How about that? Everybody wear your favorite face mask next week for our Zoom picture. Everybody good? Give me a clap or a thumbs up on that if you're in agreement. All right. Next topic. Welcome visitors. We're going to do something a little bit different today because we have so many. We're going to wait for the introductions till we get down to the pitch section because we've got a lot to go over. So unmute your mics and we're going to go right into the kudos and celebration phase. Each week we spend a couple of minutes to talk about the cool things that have happened this week. And the reason that we do this is we want to inspire and encourage you. Sometimes it's a challenging week. Sometimes you've had a hard week. So if you know, and you know, we need to get together and celebrate because that helps keep you stay motivated. And one of the things that I noticed, I saw a bunch of things, but I don't know if she's here this morning, but I saw where Juanita Gandara, Zola the zebra, she's got a new person that is going to be singing a new song for Zola the zebra, and it's Mi Sueño. And I looked that up in Spanish to see what that stood for, and that stood for my dream. And so she posted that yesterday, and I know she's got, I think, a book of the month club going to come out and all of that. So that's pretty exciting for her. So we want to shout out to Juanita Gandara, Zola the zebra. It's an anti-bullying platform that she is taken virtually, and it's been super fantabulous. So open up your mics and raise your hand if you have something that you'd like to share this week. Debbie, go ahead. You are muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I'm at my son's house. Anyway, so I was a featured speaker on my company's Zoom call last weekend, and the best part is I had Debbie's fan club. There was a lot of you that supported me, and I really appreciate it. And in the chat, it said Debbie's fan club, and so everybody was like, "Who are these people?" Another thing, I was on Nancy's podcast this week. Thank you so much. And then Jessica, thank you for introducing us to a speaker. Jennifer Foxworthy, we had a tragedy in our area, and this woman speaks to domestic violence. She's an amazing speaker, and she speaks on more than that, but she was just incredible. And so the replay, I think Nancy has the replay. It's worth listening to. So had a great week.
All right. Anybody else? Yes, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I just wanted to second that notion on the pod interview with you this week. It was really awesome. And for those of you who are considering to be members, it's a great platform to check out and look at the videos. And I had fun doing it. It was really, really good. And it's a good way to get in front of the camera and really get comfortable with yourself. So thanks, Nancy.
Thank you. And just for all those of you who may not know what we're talking about, every member gets a 30-minute podcast interview, and we do that on Zoom right now so that we can put it across all of our platforms. And don't be afraid to do it. And one of the things that I love about it is we get to know you on a personal level as well. So this is a great way for you to reach out and get to know the members. You know, we want you to meet one-on-one with them anyways to become a referral partner. But this is a great way to learn about their business, because after all, if you want to be a quality referral partnership, you need to know that person, and you get 30 minutes one-on-one where you're learning about them. So I'm loving it. Andrea, go ahead.
Mine is a little bit smaller, but I was on the lovely Michelle's Selling on the Spot yesterday, and I had changed my pitch and my offer quite a bit, and I was 5 times more successful than I have been in the past. So thank you for helping with the pitches, everybody, and thank you to Michelle.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Claudia, go ahead. Hang on, guys. I'll have to one at a time. Go ahead, Claudia.
Good afternoon, everyone. I know I mentioned it last week, but I have a lot of new people here, so I thought I'd mention it again. I do host my own networking event. I would love to be able to grab a lot of the people from that event over into this one, and I already have a number of people from here coming and joining me. If anybody else would like to join me, it's Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock. Our very own Olivia Vo will be the guest speaker, so you'll get a chance to listen to her for about a half an hour. Just send me a hashtag Bolton. That's the name of my my networking group, and I will send you an invitation.
Okay, thank you. Raise your hand if you wanted to speak. Just a minute. I can't. Hang on. Is that Jessica?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I figured I was on a page you couldn't see. I had the opportunity last minute to be invited to be a speaker this morning at a group in Texas that I'd never spoke to before. So it was a brand new circle of connections for me, and it was a lot of fun. That was a great honor. And then here, this celebration, I want to plant a seed of thought for you. If you're in the teaching space at all for like leadership or any kind of knowledge that you have to teach, I just got awarded. I will be teaching all through the fall and the winter. We planned out the schedule and the topics for the government. So economic development, different branches of government, SBA, things like that, have grant funding for education right now. So reach out to your people there. You could work with them and potentially take advantage of some of that grant training money, because I've been blessed with it probably well into next year. And we've just started the schedule, and it's already going to the end of the year of some great fun topics that they've asked me to teach on. So fantastic to have that resource, and that money is coming to them because of COVID. So just my celebration and FYI to you, something to think about that you might have an ability to do as well.
Reach out to Jessica for more information on that. I'm sure she can hook you up. Nancy Evans, go ahead.
Yes, I have been attending this week our Michelle Drake, her Master Habits Superpower class. And aside from the wonderful nuggets of information that she has been giving to us all that we can implement little things, I actually won one of her prizes.
Oh,
you know what? When I was on great. A month ago, and I'll send you all that information, I got picked also and won $25. So I think my life is turning around.
There you go. Love it. Love it. Okay, I'm going to scroll through here. Does anybody else have any celebrations? Lori Scott, go ahead.
Good morning. Two things. I got to connect with beautiful Kathy Nesbitt. I call her Kathy Worm now, and I'm LJ. And that's, that's a huge, she was throwing energy and ideas to me. I was like, oh, wait, yeah, okay, good. But the other thing is, all this talk, and I'm also doing a pitch training with Jane War and Forbes Riley. All this energy going on, and someone walked into my business and said, can I buy some algae grow from you? And so I was like, woo, that was very exciting. My first walk in the door. And also I upsold her to buy a water filter as well.
Good job. Good job, Lori. Anybody else? I'm looking for hands. Yes, Irina.
Hi everyone, I'm Irina. I'm the second-time visitor, and I'd like to give a shout out to a few members of this group. So I visited last week, and after the meeting, I had several questions about your group, and Claudia graciously jumped on Zoom with me right away. It wasn't even a coffee meeting. It didn't serve his agenda, but he spent half an hour talking to me about this group, about all of you guys and how amazing you are. So thank you, Claudia, so much. Olivia Vo, as soon as we connected on LinkedIn, she just proved to be consistent with her brand of the amazing LinkedIn expert she is, that she just went ahead and endorsed me. I'm just so grateful. Thank you so much for being so giving. I had an amazing meet and greet with Nancy Gaskins just yesterday. It was great. And finally, thank you so much, Jessica Koch, for inviting me to this group to begin with. You guys are so amazing and so welcoming, and I'm looking forward to joining you.
Thank you very much. We're so happy to hear you, and thank you. And no, folks, these are not planted. These are all off the cuff, and we just talk about things like this every single week. So we're going to move along because we've got an exciting agenda. Yes.
Nancy, real quick, I want to do another plug for Catherine Salamanca, Cloud9. She's we met and had a great conversation, and we're going to be working together. So thank you very much. I missed that. Sorry, Catherine.
Okay.
Thank
all
you.
Right. All right. No problem whatsoever. Okay. We normally go into tips, secrets, and resources that you've learned this week, but because we have an agenda this morning, we're not going to do that. But visitors know that I normally have a couple of minutes where anything that we've discovered for the week that we can share with our group to help make our lives simpler, easier, more productive. That's when we go into that. And what I want to do is talk a little bit about events. Now, I'm not going to allow you time to talk about your events today, but I will allow you at this time, anybody who has an event coming up for this next week, now is the time to put that in the chat, because there's two things that I need to talk about this morning. First of all, Blaney, I would like for you to unmute your mic and tell them about what we've got going on this replay and how that they can access that right quick, please.
All right, well, thank you so much, Nancy. So for those of you that were a part of the Passionpreneur Summit last week, we currently have an encore presentation of all 34 replays running right now. It started at 9 a.m. this morning, and it goes until Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can jump in there. And Nancy, I don't have your affiliate link, but if you have it, drop it into the chat. Just change it to a 9 at the end, and that will get you over. It's free. Just go in, grab the link, and watch whatever presentations you want. There's 34 of them, and you've got until Sunday at 9 a.m. to watch them for free. If you want to pick up an all-access pass, that is still available. But trust me, there was tons of you guys that are on here today that were part of the summit in one way, shape, or form, including Nancy, and they can just ask them. It's worth every bit of your time to go watch a couple of replays. Thank you.
And just to show you how powerful our network is, we had probably 6 or 7 speakers from our group alone out of that. So that was a huge, huge honor for us to be included in that event, and I highly, highly recommend that. I'm going to share my screen for just a moment because I got a couple of things that I want to show you. Let's see here. thought I did anyways. Well, let's go into this. All right. For those of you who attended this great summit, we have an exciting event lined up for you next week instead of Lunch and Learn Zoom Friday. For those of you who attended the summit, you were able to participate in this virtual networking thing. And Blaney and I have got together, and we want you to experience this virtual networking on steroids. And so some of you, if you are a member, you received an invitation to attend this event. And let me explain what you're looking at on this screen. This is just like you would be at a ballroom training networking event. You go into this event and you simply will choose a seat. We're going to give you some topics and we're going to tell you some things. And there'll be, you just double click. You'll see right here, you double click wherever you want to sit if there's an open seat. That puts you in the seat, and it is super, super cool. Then you will have your own little room where we're going to tell you how many people will be sitting at the table, but let's just say 3 at a table. Then you will have like your own little breakout room. You will meet, you'll do your elevator pitch and your offer. And we'll have set timers on this so that we will be able to do multiple breakouts during this event. Same time, 11:30 to 1 next week. And one of the cool things that I love about it is every person you need to pre-register because you get a virtual business card. And let me see if I can get that up. Is my card showing? I'm not seeing it here. Let's see.
There you go.
There we go. If you register in advance, and you have to be registered in order for us to give you access, you will have your LinkedIn, Facebook, your website, your Calendly if you want, the name of your company, where they can reach out to you. So where before that was a little bit difficult, you had to copy and paste and all of that stuff, you actually will have a virtual business card. Now, the other thing that's exciting about this is 10% of all ticket sales is going to go to charity. Every single event that we do, I'm a philanthropist. I'm trying to encourage everyone. I believe in leading by example. And so if you have a nonprofit group, organization, or special project that's near and dear to your heart, please send those to me, because each month we're going to vote on and have a specific charity that 10% of everything that we earn that month will go towards that. This first month is going to go for a local woman here. That tragedy that you heard about was a domestic violence situation, and the lady that was murdered was a donor for one of our friends here locally that was needing a transplant. And so that transplant is no longer going to be able to happen. And so we were in the middle of doing a community fundraiser to help raise some funds to help with that transplant in January. Now we have to find another transplant person as well as fund this. And so this is very important to me that we do that. So these first month's worth of events. Now, here is sponsorship opportunities. If you have a business and you'd like your logo, there's 10 spots. There's 4, 1, 2, over here on that side, 3 and 4. And then down along the bottom of your screen, there is 6. So there's an opportunity for 10 sponsorships at $25 each. Now this first one, because it's an introductory offer and we're going to have to try and get the quirks out of it, and we have a couple of platforms we want you to try, but I think this probably is going to be our favorite one. And so the tickets are very cheap. $5 each if you are a member, and $10 if you are not a member. One of the cool things about this platforms is just like if you have a conference center, there can be up to 800 attendees. So as we grow this venue and event, Blaney and I, she has got an amazing, I'll let her tell you about it here in just a minute, but anyways, global, local, national, you name it, we're going to have a variety of events each month, and then we're going to have a membership where you pay X amount of dollars and you can join any of them that you like. And so it's very exciting. Like I said, this event is $5 for members, $10 if not. If you want to join this event next Friday, we're going to meet in Zoom first I'll give you the link. You should already have it, but just for those visitors, we'll make sure you do the link, and then we will migrate over to that. Blaney, I'm going to let you tell them some of the benefits that you found with this, because I'm just learning.
Well, fantastic. So I think you guys are really going to love this platform. It is super fast, and there's nothing to download to your computer. So it works on a Chrome browser is recommended. But you're going to love the digital business card. When this platform was created, it was to kind of mimic the in-person networking that you'd experience at a speed networking event. So they don't let you, like, you don't spam the chat with everybody's info. You use the digital business card. And my best advice I can give you is, before you actually get into the platform, is already log into your LinkedIn account, already log into your Facebook account. That way, when you're connecting with people on the map, all you do is click on their LinkedIn, and since your browser is already open, you don't have to go through that process of logging in. And then you just reach out to everybody. You connect on LinkedIn immediately, Facebook. You can book right through that business card. That is probably my favorite part, is you can get on someone's calendar, whether it's Acuity or Calendly, immediately. And you can still private chat them. So if they don't have it set up, you can do a private chat and say, hey, can I get your information? But you guys are going to love how fast it is, and just how fun it is. It's so nice. I mean, Zooms are great and everything, but to actually be able to get into that little small room, and by the way, you can even share screens in that room, as long as you can do it within the time frame that Nancy allows us to do it. You can share your screen, and that is just a really great perk. And the platform is growing. The next thing they're going to have out is a business card swap. So in the future, we're going to be able just to click and swap business cards. So that's coming. I'm actually one of the founders, promoters of this platform, and I'm so happy to partner with Nancy on it to be able to bring it to us, because you guys are going to love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, and the other cool thing is, you noticed on the sides there was like a little couch and lounge chairs. So if you find somebody that you want to talk to one-on-one, you can just tell them, hey, meet me over on lounge chair 2, and go over there and have a little private talk. So it's super duper cool. So I hope you will take us up on that. And I think it's going to be a ton of fun. And I put that information at the top of the chat. So if you click on that and register for the event, I will then, because I don't have this automated, I will then send you a PayPal invoice for $5 if you're a member, and $10 if you are not. And if you're interested in being a sponsor and having your logo out there on one of those for all the world to see, then you can do that for $25. So moving right along. If you haven't noticed yet, joining our network is like having a genie in a bottle. Just tell us what you need, and your wish is our command. Anything that you need, folks, honestly, you can ask anybody in this group. You're just a click or a phone call or a post away from getting the answers that you need. We're a group of entrepreneurs from around the world, totally committed to helping one another rise higher, go further, faster. We celebrate. Let me tell you what, we share best practices. We work hard. We play to win. And we do business together. So ask yourself, do you have all the right connections? We do. We just launched a campaign to add 1,000 new members to our network over the next 6 weeks. During our kickoff, membership is only $99 a year. You can join with as little as $20 down and have the remainder paid off by the end of the month before our price goes up to $365 a year. And that is ending on August the 31st. So tell us what you need. How can we help? Because the more we know, the more you grow. Could you use a frontline profit machine like that to grow your business? If you'd like to learn more, you can reach out to me by typing #ShowMeTheMoney in the chat. So, next topic. I am happy to present Miss Juanita Harvin from Eurway Tours. What's in your business bag? Juanita, are you here?
I am here. Hello.
Let me find you. Hang on just a minute. There's a bunch of screens on here. Raise your hand. Can't believe I can't find you.
She's waving both of her hands.
Okay,
She's both
I
of her
gotcha.
hands waving.
I gotcha. I gotcha, girlfriend. Okay. Now, so that you can enjoy this, you probably have your Zoom in gallery view. You might want to put it in speaker view so that you can enjoy her presentation. So Juanita, take it away.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to share my screen and just show you a few things to get us started, introduce myself. As my name is Juanita Harvin. Oh, come on, there we go. And I pretty much am your etiquette, manner, and business person. And I just started my very own travel agency after being overseas for 46 years as an educator. And my last 10 years was as a protocol officer. And so that is where I found a lot of my things that I'm trying to use and use for my business. I am a family member of a military family. So it was so wonderful because reconnecting, that's how I found Nancy Gaskins. We used to be in a volunteer program overseas, AWAG, and let me tell you, those connections will last. So that's how I ended up here again. So one of the wonderful things I found in starting my business, I joined a lot of the local information places. And of course, you got to network. And so I had to remember my difficult times, but I had to go back to my protocol learnings and what I learned as a protocol officer, where I had to guide around a lot of generals. I took them to go see mayors. I introduced them to the local German areas and things. And as me being German, that was pretty much easy. But I learned that you've got to be prepared and you got to have the right tools with you. So as one of our things here that we talked about was our protocol colleagues, we always had this saying to keep us rough and tough. So in the global government systems, politically incorrect offenses are considered especially heinous. In the international realm, the dedicated host nation relations specialists who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the protocol specialist. These are their stories. So if you can't tell, yes, I am a big fan of law and order. So here we are, and a lot of the things that I learned with our networking, that's how you do it. Look at what Nancy and Blaney and all these folks, they get connected, they get folks connected. So one of the things that I did when I joined the local Fort Walton Chamber of Commerce, I knew I had to be in the know. I had to know what's going on in my community. And when I joined the American Businesswomen's Association here, I noticed at the spur of the moment, Nancy's got you on point here. You got to know your pitch, but not just your pitch. So are you ready to present your company at any point in time? And I found out sometimes somebody will call you in a minute and say, oh, hey, Juanita, can you come over and tell us about your company? So I sat there and I said, oh, just like I had my protocol bag, here is where I established my business ready bag. So I'm going to go and show you that right now. I'll share this listing, but I'll go and let you know what we actually do. And one of the things that, here we go. One of the things that I actually do, because I am a tour operator and a travel agent and a travel consultant, I have to keep a business bag. And so I keep this in the car. And the things that I keep in it are ready at any moment that will assist me in getting all of my points out to people. So what do I put in this bag? The same thing. Well, of course, the very first thing that you're going to have is you're going to have your business card. As a travel agent, I keep my business cards in a nice little suitcase so I can carry them with me everywhere I go. I have lots of bling bling signs, so they need to know where I am going. So I have a bling bling sign. I put these all over the place. Those right there as well. That little box of pencils, scissors, tape, you're ready to go. You got to put stuff up there. Get that sign-in sheet. Get their name. You got to stay connected. So have those sign-in sheets ready to go. And then when you have flyers and postcards, I keep my flyers ready, my postcards, and the ultimate thing is your latest item on sales. What's my next sale? Do you have your labels ready? Those labels got to be in there because you're going to put those labels on all of your items, not just your postcards, but you'll also have them on many of your brochures. Do you have your brochures ready? Do they know who you are? So when I go to certain areas, I also make sure I carry on a theme. Well, I go to Germany, like go to Europe. So what do? I carry on my playlist and lots of different places. I have German music. I have it on my telephone, so I can use that at any point in time. And so when I'm adding those things to my bag, that bag is kept right behind my driver's seat. I also have goodies. You know, people love prizes. So here in Europe, I give lots of candy prizes, gummy bears, Ritter Sports. I give them special pins, German-American friendship. Have you been to Germany before? Those folks, my promo items, my t-shirts, I keep a hat in my car just in case I forgot one of my big customers. And then of course, yeah, goodie bags. Oh, they love goodie bags. But not just, you know, one of those thank you bags that just says vielen Dank, thank you, but a personalized tapestry European bag. Oh my gosh, what? Oh, you can sell those too. They don't just have to be gifts, but keep those there in that bag. When we have gifts, it can be as simple as a little, what I call tissue with your logo on it. Those labels come in handy. And of course, this is hot. I found out it's hot here. I'm in Florida. These folks, I keep lots of fans as prizes that have my logo at the bottom to help them keep cool as well. When I go in for my sales, I do all of those things. But one of the other things is you've got to keep your calendar available. Have it on a little stand. This is just a quick and easy, like a photo frame. Have it on a little stand. Keep your calendar of events or your upcoming events on there so you can put that up as a display. I have my Girl Scout sewing kit. That's right. A button falls off. Somebody needs something. You never know. But one of the biggest things that I found is that if you don't have your bio somewhere with you or some informational items, you have to make sure, keep that nearby. I know you've got a name tag. Name tags are very important. And just for protocol purposes, yes, the correct place to keep your name tag is on the right. So when you are shaking hands and you're talking to folks, that's when you are there and you will go ahead and make a wonderful introduction to yourself and to that person. For my super duper days, and of course, because it is hot here, I can't keep this in the car. I have a super candy name tag suitcase that I carry that has nothing but German candy inside. And of course, my promo page with little light up lights. You know those wonderful lights that you have with the batteries, so you don't have to have batteries someplace else. So here's my tip for you today. If you've got some kind of signage, this is something easy. It's something that can be rolled up. I could put that in there as well, but it's one of those wonderful things that I utilize. And I carry my Eurway flags. This is my tour guide flag. And it comes in handy too. That goes into my bag, which makes it pretty easy. Any kind of prizes that you have, whether it's a bottle opener or whether it's a letter opener with your card in it, one of the easiest things I found, people love candy, they love chocolate. So here's my tip for you today. You know, when you go to the store and they have these little miniature Hershey's, they come in different flavors. If you take 5162 Avery mailing labels, print your logo and name on there sideways, and look what happens. You've turned it into your PR item now. Oh, and they just love this. They just think, oh, I spent so much money to get this done. But my little thing has my phone number, my logo, and my website. So this is the biggest PR item that people really, really enjoy. And I thought it was so easy to do. So nowadays, what I've done with my business bag that stays in the back of my car right behind me, I'm ready to go anytime I grab that bag, but I have added the mask. I also keep extra masks to give away with my logos on them so that if somebody needs a mask, we have those as well for them. So when you're talking about business, you need to remember you're selling. You got to be ready anytime. They'll come and get you. They'll come and say, hey, why don't you come on in and tell us all about it? So what I want you to remember is promote yourself. You are your best advocate, but you got to let people know who you are, and where they can find you. And in this world, oh my goodness. So I want to thank you. I want you to know, look at your stuff that you got on your desk, that you've been in the purse here, there. Get all those items together for your business bag, because each one of your bag needs to be particular to what you're selling. So have all those goodies together in one place, and that bag should be ready to go. So thank you so much. And business is what Nancy talks about. And thank you, Nancy, because Eurway Tours is your local travel agency for your global adventures. So as the pandemic has kind of slowed us down, we are ready to go. So we are also already advertising 2021. We're going to be heading to Germany in April for the fest, and we're taking brand new orders for the Oberammergau Passion Play in 2022. That only happens every 10 years. Now it's every 12 years because of the pandemic. But we are going to be there. Would love to have you come and join us. So get your business bag together and let's go out there and get those clients.
Thank you very much, everybody. Let's learn how to use our reaction buttons. Give her some love by clapping. Use your little reaction button down there on the bottom. Thank you very much. And one of the things that I find often, I do a ton of networking events, and you would be surprised how many people go to these events and they don't have business cards. It drives me crazy. You're just playing. If you don't have business cards and things that you can, connect with people, you're playing. That's what you're doing, and you're playing very small. So make sure, now I understand that sometimes emergencies happen and you run out or whatever, but you always need to have a stash. The other thing that I want to point out that she said was a name tag. I don't care if I'm going to Walmart, probably 9 times out of 10, I don't care if I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, I'm going to have my name badge on. And you would be surprised how many people will look at that name badge and they wonder, they might ask, they might come up to me, well, what's that all about? Whatever. But I'm just saying, name tags work, and you can get really good quality ones for like $10 each. I mean, I have a ton for whatever it is that I'm promoting or whatever. They look almost like my business card, and right there we put them on. So anyways, thank you, Juanita, for all that great tips and advice.
You're so welcome. Glad to be part of the crew here.
If you have a bag ready and folks know you have a bag ready, you can be the one that they call on in a pinch. And let me tell you what, that can open up a ton of doors. And that's happened to me. So, okay, now it's time to get into our pitches. So we're going to let the visitors go first. Here's the rules for that. 30 seconds only. Okay, all we need, this is an introduction. This is not a pitch. This is an introduction. Your name, what you do, how you help folks, and your hashtag. For those of you who may not know what we're talking about with the hashtag, we're trying to help you brand yourself. For example, my hashtag, you can see it on my card up there, is hashtag show me the money. That way, when you're trying to connect people with their names, not always you can remember their name, but you remember their hashtag. For example, Claudio's hashtag the travel guy. So eventually, we learn who you are, and this helps with your branding. So short, 30-second introduction. end with your hashtag. All right, let's see here. Who wants to go first out of our visitors? Visitors, raise your
I have
hand.
some visitors. I have a couple of brand new visitors. Deanne's already hiding, so she gets to go first. Deanne Dowdery, she is one of my visitors. Go ahead,
Okay.
Deanne.
Go ahead, Deanne.
Hi, everybody. My name is Deanne Doherty, and I am with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, McNellis Group Properties, and this is a fantastic group. I have moved like 54 times in my life, so I am an expert in real estate and moving. So I don't know what 30 seconds consists of. Anyway, I really help folks transition through different lifestyles. And so my hashtag would be, I don't know, I never thought of it, but hashtag lifestyle something.
What area are you in?
I'm in Southern Maryland.
Southern Maryland.
Southern Maryland. My office is in Dunkirk, and then also we have an office in Solomons, and we have, of course, a worldwide connections, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. So we
yes, great company. Great company. Love that. Amy Zeal, would you like to go next?
Sure. Thank you, Nancy. My name is Amy Zeal. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm an online fitness coach. I help people transform their bodies. I do one-on-ones, consultations, meal plans, and workout routines. I've also aligned myself with a company named Isogenics, and I sell health and wellness products. And there's also a business opportunity that's available to build residual income. So if you want to transform your body and transform your bank account, reach out to me, hashtag Amy Zeal.
Thank you. Carol Ward, you're next. You are on mute, hon. You need to unmute yourself. Let me see if I can do it.
Sorry.
There you go.
Tracy. I'm Carol Ward from Markham, Ontario, Canada. I'm a mindset wellness coach, and I encourage you to let go of your fears and the negative self-talk that causes you to feel stuck. I work with you, and together we explore strategies that work for you so that when an opportunity comes up, you have the courage and you have the confidence to just go for it. And I'm just making this up, hashtag mindset coach. And I would like to thank Karen for inviting me. Thanks, Karen.
Thank you. Lisa Lawless, come on down.
Everyone, can you hear me okay? You can hear me? Okay, good. All right, so now that I got this headset, I'm your captain speaking. My name is Lisa Lawless from Lawless Creative. I am your branding specialist. My services include logo design, graphic design services, including website design, as well as illustration and social media services as well. And my hashtag is Your Branding Guide.
Thank you. Sarah Bazan, new member, by the way. Woohoo! Welcome, Sarah.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sarah Bazan. I'm from Santa Barbara, California. I'm the founder and CEO of Fearless Video Marketing. I have training and coaching programs for entrepreneurs who know that videos are the way to get exposure and get their message out, but they're secretly terrified of being in front of the camera. So you can learn how to overcome fear about being visible and in front of the camera on Zoom or anywhere and start speaking about your business. Hashtag Fearless Video Marketing.
Thank you. Your beauty blooming. Come on down.
Hi, Nancy. I met you. Actually, funny enough, you messaged me back in May, and I was like, who is this woman messaging me? So now we know each other. So hi, my name is Agata Wisniewska. I'm a little bit different than a lot of you here. I'm a makeup artist, and my name of my company is Your Beauty Blooming. During the COVID times, I had already been transitioning to online, but I specialize with working women who are 40 plus and fabulous in how to makeup sessions, which are now virtual, and they work very well. Individualized sessions, special events makeup, and I find the most appropriate colors and customize your makeup to simplify your makeup just for you. So there's more to makeup than just application. It comes with a deeper sense and appreciation of your beauty and your self-worth. Makeup should be simple and effective, and makeup is there to accentuate the inner beauty that we already see, but you may not see on the outside. So it's time to accentuate your beauty and not hide your flaws, and small changes make a huge difference. Happy to book a one-on-one with you at any point.
Hashtag
your beauty and self-worth.
All right. Sue Sanders, you're up.
Hi, I'm Sue Sanders, Total Balance Nutrition, and thank you, Kathy, for inviting me. So I help people to eat better, live better, look better, and feel better using Isagenix products. So my hashtag is healthy is the new sexy.
Love it. David Cook, you're up. Welcome. Glad to see you here today.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here as well. I market essential services. Essential meaning anything that we need. Internet, gas, electricity, cellular phone service, payment processing. And what's very, very exciting is that we've also partnered with Feeding America and the Canadian Food Bank. So whenever we get a new customer, a hungry child in North America gets fed. Hashtag Project Feeding Kids.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Angelina.
Hello. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Hello, my name is Angelina Perez. I work as a holistic wellness coach and represent and aligned with Green Village Biofertilizers. I care so much about finding ways to regenerate the soil, the earth, and the future. And I am working with the A team, the algae team for Green Village. And for your late summer garden, I want to offer consultation to help you use our product, Algae Grow Biofertilizers, to boost your final harvest. Hashtag algae.
Thank you. Cheryl Rogers.
Hi, thanks so much for inviting me, Nancy. It's great to be here for the first time. This is nice. I really like the group. So Cheryl Rogers, I am a connector. So I'm that person that connects you to the people that you need to get connected to. My background is IT, but with all these wonderful changes that are going on out there right now, crazy times, I'm also assisting companies to get connected to the personal protection equipment that they are looking for. So I'm going to put my Mobi card in the chat, and I guess my hashtag could be B2B connector, including for PPE.
Thank you. Vivian Geffen, come on down. Gosh, you look like a movie star today, like in the Marilyn Monroe days. Beautiful.
Hi there. Hi, thanks for having me today, Nancy. My name is Vivian Geffen, and I am in Santa Monica, California. And I believe that your visibility is your responsibility. So for small business people who need to be the spokesperson for their businesses, I provide coaching and classes and one-on-one to help you get your message clear and concise and connected to your purpose and your why, so that when you have an opportunity like this, it's boom, boom, boom. People know what it is that you do and what you're offering. And happy to be here. And my hashtag is hashtag visibility.
Thank you. Mr. Armand Fernando, welcome. Glad to see you here today too. My goodness, I'm loving looking at all these visitors. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy, for inviting me. And I apologize, I'm running late and I'm on my working clothes, doing grocery shopping. So I'm not prepared for this. But let me introduce myself. My name is Armin Fernando. I'm the founder and principal partner of One Heart Home Health Care here in Philly. We provide professional caregivers in individual home where the patient or client is living, as opposed to caring provided in group accommodations like clinics or nursing homes. Home health care is also known as social care or in-home care. A good referral for me would be friends and families and loved ones who need quality, trustworthy, reliable home health care. They could be coming from a rehab facility or hospital. We also provide private personal care staff in those facilities. We are looking for applicants to be part of the company. If you know anyone, please reach out to me. And my hashtag is Philly2Go-Guy. Thank you for having me.
Andrea Haley.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. Nancy Evans invited me. She is such a great networker. I am the founder of the Healthy Gut Diet Cure, and I help people to heal their gut through cooking. I absolutely love to cook, and I don't accept anyone who says that they don't enjoy cooking. I think the problem is that a lot of people are lacking inspiration, and they haven't found that spark within that connects them to the food and to nature and to themselves. And that's what I help women to discover, so that their life is truly transformed and it's never the same again, because now they feel inspired to cook and to take care of their health. And of course, part of that is teaching how to make truly flavorful food that satisfies. So my hashtag is Joyful Cooks. And thank you again.
Thank you and welcome. Michelle Magenta.
Thank you, Nancy. Top of the afternoon to all of my fellow entrepreneurs. I want to shout out to David Cook. He invited me today. I'm actually a personal client of his. He is a phenomenal person inside and out, and he is excellent at service. So thank you, David. I'm talking to you here from Belleville, Ontario, Canada, and I'm a financial educator through Primerica Financial Services. And we have just been blooming and helping people become debt-free and financially independent. We are Zooming all across Ontario, Canada, and the US. So our mission is simply to help people earn more money, to become properly protected, debt-free, and financially independent. And my hashtag is educate to eradicate. Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all, something happened and my screen moved around. Raise your hand if you are a first-time visitor and you have not went yet. April, go ahead.
Hello, my name is April. I'm calling from the Tampa Bay area. Nancy Hudson invited me. I'm the owner and founder of YOMI, which is Yoga for Mindful Emotional Intelligence. We believe that far too many Americans are stressed out and unable to live their best lives. Sadly, the result of that stress manifests itself in obesity, addiction, failed relationships, poor workplace environments, and productivity. We specialize in transforming the lives of our clients using a blended research-based curriculum that facilitates stress reduction, inner peace, and improved communication through emotional intelligence coaching enhanced by yoga and mindfulness. Simply, we change lives. And my hashtag is YOMI.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sue Sanders, have you been yet?
No.
Okay, I'm looking through here. Raise your hand. Don't be shy, please.
Paul Logan.
Paul's been here before. I put him on the hot seat last week. Hang on just a minute.
So I don't get to do the 30-second pitch as a visitor?
No, we're going to go into the rooms here in just a minute, and that's when everybody will go. This is your very first time here today.
Okay.
All right, hang on just a minute. Can y'all help me see if I've missed anybody? Nancy?
Hi, Nancy. How are you? Also, my name is Nancy Hudson, and I was invited by one of my clients, Juanita Harvin, and I am a social media manager and coordinator, and two of my clients are here right now, which I am so excited because they are promoting their business, so they are following my advice. That is amazing. My hashtag is hashtag Yomi and hashtag Eurway, and I will put my information on the chat. Thank you.
Okay. What we're going to do next, if everybody has, all the first-time visitors have went, we're going to go into our breakout room for 30 minutes. Now, about 5 minutes till, come back in the main room. And what you'll do here is you will practice your pitch. You'll do your intro, your elevator pitch, and your offer. So you can sell, you can promote your services, you can ask for a discovery call, and you will be receiving and able to give coaching and feedback on your pitch. This is a way that we try and help you improve the way that you promote yourself in the marketplace. One of the things that I tell folks, it doesn't matter whether you're in line at the grocery store, at your kid's ball game, or at a formal networking event, you need to learn how to promote yourself properly and be ready to do that. And that's what part of this is. It's kind of an earn as you learn training academy for you guys to practice. You need to have a 30-second pitch, a minute and a half, a 3-minute, a 5-minute presentation, and a 10-minute presentation. And that's what we're going to be working on over the next 12 months. We'll be doing some training for that. So if you'll give us just a couple of minutes, I'll get you into the chat rooms. Olivia, you want to go ahead and facilitate some topics if people want to go ahead and practice their pitches right now while I'm putting you in the rooms? Go ahead.
All right, so I wanted just to give you a the 7 steps. We had the amazing Sarah Balling from Australia teach us the 7 steps. So I'll.
Uh-oh. Olivia, it sounds like you went out.
You froze, Olivia. She gone.
Anyone else remember the 7 steps?
Jessica, take over.
No problem. 7 steps, I have no idea, but I am going to tell you.
I got them right in front of me if you want.
Okay, good. Jeffrey's going to read the 7 steps. I'm like, I know how to do the pitch. I can give you that outline. It's going to be my own version, but not hers. So there you go.
So the
Name what to do, challenges and struggles, your solution. I love it when you tell a little story weaved in there of success for your clients, with your benefits, your credentials, and engage them and ask them directly for something. You want an action item that is specific, clear, clean, and direct. Try to focus on one thing. Get that first appointment with them, and then you can show them your whole closet worth of wonderful services and solutions, but get them hooked with one thing to start with. Be clear, concise, and give an action item. They're your 7 steps. Olivia posted on the side. Sorry that we lost her. She is genius and brilliant. Nancy, was that what I was supposed to do?
Yep.
All right, I passed.
Just let some folks go ahead and start doing their pitches right quick and let them get some practice time in.
Good job, Jessica.
Could y'all hear?
Are we headed to the room?
Some are. Go ahead and let people start working on their pitches. Just anybody that you see, go ahead and call on them.
All right. I don't know if they'll be staying, but let's go around the room that we've got in here. It's a pretty full room.
So sorry, I'm just a little confused because I'm new. Can I just ask? So this is everyone in the room now, or
It looks like we're narrowing down. She's slowly moving us around.
Okay.
So I'm going to call.
All right, because I've been in rooms, but they've been like 4 or 5 people. So I just want to, that's why I'm not saying anything.
We're a big group, man.
Yeah. Okay, here we are.
Narrowing us down. Is this our group?
I think this is it. So let's go.
All right, let's not start with the newbie. Who's feeling strong and powerful? Debbie, I know you're holding grandkids. and playing,
Debbie
but
should not be here.
No,
Hang on
Debbie
just
should
a
not
minute.
be here. Debbie, we're sending
Debbie
you.
has her own room. Let's see here.
Fernando, you have done this before. Would you be comfortable going first as example for some of the people in the room? What we're going to do is let him give his pitch, and then we're going to listen really carefully, because what we want to do is give valuable feedback to help him get sharper, share with him what really resonated with us, what we feel like was really working, what spoke to us, and maybe give some helpful suggestions. And if he's a rock star, just tell him he's a rock star. But we really try to be constructive and helpful in improving our pitches together. So Fernando, do you feel comfortable going? You're a genius at this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
My name is Fernando Espinosa, and I help you earn double-digit returns on your money without taking any risks. Do not miss the freedom it gives you to learn how to use the new financial technology intelligently and the significance this has in your family's well-being. Do you understand how fragile your money is in the actual system? Just give me schedule a call or email me or give me a phone call. #GoldenGuy.
All right.
My favorite is his hashtag.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about this for a second. What's his name? How do we know? Everybody unmute your mics because this is an open mic session.
Fernando.
In his signature, in his picture.
Yes, one of the first things that's very important when you go into these virtual networking groups is make sure that you have your name on the screen. He does that. His background is not distracting. Did he include his hashtag?
Yes, and that was my favorite part.
Okay, what's the name of his company? Do we know?
No.
Okay, in a 30-second pitch, you usually don't have time to do that. All you're doing is introducing yourself and you're wanting them to ask you for more information. So this is not a time to throw up on folks. And this is one of the things that we really need to get nailed down. So you do your 30-second pitch, then you go into the information. Somebody tell me what was some information that he shared with you.
Talked about doubling the, money. Doubling your money with his program.
No risk.
I love that he planted the seed that, do I know how safe my money is in the system?
Yeah.
That made me wonder, what did he mean by that? So is my money not as safe as I think it is in the bank systems? Is it not growing the way it should be? Is it not protected to pass on to my children? Like what? That was good because that made me go, huh, I wonder if Fernando knows something I don't know.
Okay. One of the things that I want to bring back and circle around, Fernando, that I would like to see you bring back, and we're all evolving, so we've changed our pitches since May, and we're all trying different things to find the one that really works the best for us. One of the most powerful things that you had before was when you had that bill and that. And let me tell you what, that was extremely powerful. Can y'all tell them, can you tell them, you don't have to have it, but just tell them what that was, and let's see what their reaction is with that and see if that wouldn't get you a better response.
Oh, with the money?
Yes. Which one will pay your mortgage bill?
Yeah, okay. Just let me give me a second right here.
While he's looking, Nancy, a comment.
Yes.
I know what the ANKB is. It's his bank code. But in the general environment, I think it's a distraction trying to figure out what the heck that is. So I wouldn't use that in my signature in a general arena.
Well, except for he's also a licensed reseller of that product and a coach for that. So that is something good because you might ask him later or on the side, hey, what was that what was that for? And that would open up the door for him to share with you the software, the personality intelligence, and what that meant. So I think it might be, you could go both ways with it. It could be a distraction, but it could be a conversation starter. What do you think, Nancy?
Yeah, I kind of agree. Fernando, do you have that available?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen to this now, guys, and see if this doesn't change your thought process a little bit.
Imagine that 20 years ago, your mother had $40 in cash, and she put $20 in cash and $20 in gold. 20 years later, you come up and open the vault, and you take both of them out, and which of these two would pay your mortgage today?
Okay.
You're right.
Now, does that get your attention?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's a much more powerful story for you to lead off with if you are doing carrot bars. I honestly do. I mean, I've heard that. I've watched you. You had that perfected. You can add on after that then some of the other things that we're talking about today. But I think right out of the gate, because I'm going, what? Honestly, I think that is a very powerful intro.
I agree.
The other thing that I really liked too was you ended up with the golden guy. So it left a really powerful image as your last breath. Mm-hmm. And as well too, if you're going to use that first piece that Nancy is recommending, then the golden guy at the end really links in the beginning and the end very powerfully.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Okay. Jessica, would you like to go next?
Oh, sure. Hi, everybody. I am Jessica Koch with Jessica Koch Consulting. I do sales and marketing consulting and LinkedIn and social media training. I really take the tried and true traditional sales training, so the art of prospecting and researching, and plug that in to your social media platforms, your video creation, your social media content. There's a lot to get done, and so in order to take your profits from seed to orchard, I also have a system where we have virtual assistant people trained on these sales techniques so they can get that done for you, and you can grow your profits from seed to orchard. So Jessica Koch with Jessica Koch Consulting. # seed to orchard.
Okay, let's see if she got all the components in. Did she introduce herself?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, what's the name of her business?
Jessica
Koch Consulting.
Okay, her little tagline, she wove that in 2 or 3 times. I think 2 for sure. I'm not sure about the 3rd time, but that was very important because that keeps it top of the mind. What was her tagline? From your profits from
Seed to orchard.
seed to orchard. Okay, that's a very strong visual. She also has that, I happen to know, in her branding. And so that's going to put her top of the mind from there. Tell me at least 2 things, 2 products or services that she provides to her clients.
VA support.
Okay.
Marketing.
Okay, some people may not know what VA is. Might need to work on that, Jessica. Not everybody is aware of that. That's kind of a hot topic right now. For those of you who may not know, that's virtual assistants.
And also social media strategist.
Okay.
Sales training.
All right.
Sales training, yeah.
One of the things that I felt like, Jessica, is I felt like you had too many of them in there. So let's work on just doing probably 3 main things. You can change your pitch as we know each and every time, but let's go with 3. That way, those, when I ask that question, people will be able to say, Jessica Koch, boom, boom, boom. Know automatically who to send you, because she has a great background in a variety of things. She's a serial entrepreneur, so she's got lots of skill and expertise that she can bring. But if you know the top 3, then when she's speaking with you, she can tell you about all the other items. So great job, Jessica. Barry, would you like to go next, hon?
No, but I will. Jess, I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand your hashtag.
Yeah, I talked. One of the
you did
things
it real quick and tailed it off.
One of the things I know, I did 2 things wrong. I talked too fast, and I forgot to give you a clear call to action. So I should have said, if you want to grow your profits from seed to orchard, book your appointment with me on Calendly, and I should have spoken slower. So thank you for pointing that out. But those were the 2 things I knew after I shut my mouth that I should have done better. So there you go. Thank you, Barry.
Yep, and you know I adore you because I'm listening really keenly.
There you go.
Okay, so I'm not going now, right?
Yes, you are.
Well, hi, Barry. Hi, I'm Barry with Melaleuca. We are North America's #1 online wellness company. We're not a buying decision, we're a shopping decision. Since we all already shop for consumer goods, why not get the best bang for your hard-earned bucks? Same dollars, better spent. So just try our store with over 400 safer, more effective products that we manufacture for you to take care of yourself and your loved ones. Supplements, your health, tested best in the world, weight loss and working out, for your medicine cabinet. We are the original essential oils company, bath and body products, cosmetics, and totally safe household cleaners. So I'm not here to sell you anything. So let's meet and I'll introduce you to Melaleuca, the wellness company. My calendar's in the chat. #Melaman.
All right, excellent. I had a great opportunity to meet with Barry yesterday, so he and I can joke and kid because he's part of the family now, like all of you I've met. And
oh, I blew it. I was going to say Melaman. Since I'm wearing a hat, I forgot that.
Yeah, we got you. We got you.
I love the Melaman. That's awesome. I would say, I do love that you say it's not a buying decision, it's a shopping decision. And I'd stop saying that I don't sell you anything. I would just say helping you think about your shopping differently. And I would talk about from caring to yourself to caring and cleaning your home safely and protected, so that you don't have to list all the products. So from caring for yourself to caring for for your home and your environment, keeping it clean and safe, we've got the products that'll cover you. And then you used to mention, I find this really fascinating, that Melaleuca was the original essential oils company, and you gave some credibility on how they work that process that was really impressive. So I think that's at least a little story. Or think about a client who, you know, maybe they had some sort of really major you need some sort of story of the success. Like I was working with someone, they bought their products where all the places you buy them, Walmart and the grocery store or whatever, they switched to this, and now this, you know, they're finding this better. I know I know there's some rules and you got to be careful. You can't.
Coach Jessica helped me with this.
I'm just throwing ideas out there.
And I've worked with a number of people, professionals like yourself, get it into 30 seconds. I've been a customer for over 20 years. Want to give me 20 hours? I'll take care of you. It's getting it into that 30 seconds, maybe a minute.
Well, and what we train on here is you can have a couple of different pitches, and so, you know, each time focus on some aspect of it. Maybe you might want to talk about the products for the home one time. The next one, the products, you know, the essential oils or whatever for your body. So there's ways that you can do it. You don't have to encompass everything, but like she's saying, you could give the categories, and that would be like your general, there you go.
Well, what I do sometimes is I'll do a presentation.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Barry.
You moved away from the microphone. I don't think you need the pictures as much as that tagline is great.
Well, I do each shopping. I take one shopping aisle each time.
Right, but I would say simply switching stores is a great way to explain it. So instead of the places you're shopping now, consider taking a look at and shop with us. You know. Because they are buying, they are buying something.
So Barry, I just want to, sorry.
And some of the also you could, you know, even show an example of a product from time to time, some type of a thing like that where you could hold something up. Go ahead, Agatha.
So Barry, I just wanted to say to you that I currently full-time RV. That's my life. That's my lifestyle.
Yep.
And I use Melaleuca products because it's very difficult to find products that are not sold in an RV shop, but are also good for my black tanks, for my RV, so this is like people who are on cottages who have septic tanks. They can't use the Clorox, they can't use the regular bleach. I can't go to a grocery store and pick up cleaning supplies. And so one of the reasons I've ordered Melaleuca is because I can actually wash everything, wash my dishes, and nothing will be corroded. So
okay, here's an idea. Let me stop you right quick because we're running low on time. Fantastic. Let's do a testimonial. Barry, get with her, let her say a testimonial about what she's using that for, and then you and I spoke about some specific target markets yesterday. Let's get you into some RV groups and some stuff like that, because buddy, you could work that angle all day long. So this is what we do, Agatha, just like that right there. You can help him. We'll figure out a way to help you and your business as well. So
your information's in the chat?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Deanne, would you like to go?
Yes, thank you. Hi, I'm Deanne Doherty with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services McNeil's Group Properties. I am a real estate expert, trusted advisor. I've moved 54 times in my life, 1 year, 4 times in 1 year. And either in Florida or Maryland, I've always been around the water. So I consider myself an expert. I understand the who, what, why, when, where, how of these transitions. And so it's more than just moving from home to home. It's about lifestyle transitions and changes. So I make those a little bit smoother. I do have a lifestyle planning guide that is a great resource if you want to kind of plan your, so give me a call. Anyway, my hashtag lifestyle moves.
All right. Two things right out of the gate. First of all, yesterday I met somebody, I can't remember who it was. Now I'm drawing a blank, who has moved 17 times. I've moved over 30 and I've never found anybody. It was you, Jeffrey? I have never found anybody that has been able to top me. I've been married 37 years, moved over 30 times. So Deanne, you are the new hero. So I'm going to, I can't believe that. Wow. Man, oh man. Okay.
And that was 27 times, Nancy.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
I knew there was a lot. So it was, it's amazing. So do we know her name?
Deanne,
Okay. What does she do? What company?
I know she's a real estate expert. I didn't hear the company name.
Okay.
And I could have missed it.
Berkshire Hathaway.
Berkshire Hathaway.
Oh. Okay. Let's talk about her credibility. Okay. Realtors, and I'm going to be honest because I'm in this industry. Realtors are a dime a dozen. Everybody and their bartender is one, or has been one, or has a family member that is one. So how's she going to distinguish herself? You can do it, and you can make a ton of money. So how did she distinguish herself right out of the gate? We kind of talked about it.
She helps you through that journey so that you don't have to worry about the who, what, where, why, and how to make that transition, not just from home to home, but with the lifestyle you're going to be changing. Because when you move locations, that often means a different lifestyle definition. I don't think all people are prepared for that. I think you should try to make it flow just a little bit better to say, I take you through that journey so you're not alone. We'll figure out, I'll have all the details that, so that you'll know what you don't know about,
Yeah, so make it a personal story and get them involved in it. So, because this is why I'm the realtor for you.
Right.
And then again, you can dig into some of these groups. I would encourage you to find groups that have employees that transition often. And that would be a really great target market instead of just being out here saying, anybody and everybody. And then I know Berkshire Hathaway also has some very important, it's a great company and with some great benefits of why you chose Berkshire Hathaway, which would be for another pitch to show why people should go with you with Berkshire Hathaway. And we're running a little bit low on time, so I want to.
Dan, why don't you say that you're a relocation specialist?
The problem
just a thought.
Yeah, well, the
Anyway.
problem with that could be is there is a certification for that and she may not have that, so we may need to tweak that a little bit and make that a little bit more her if she doesn't have that. So you got to be careful. That's one of those industries that are red tape us to death. Cheryl, would you like to go right quick before everybody starts coming back in the room?
Okay, I'll try to go real fast.
No, you don't have to go real fast. I just meant
Oh, okay. All right. Cheryl Rogers. Excuse me. I'm Cheryl Rogers from Toronto, Canada. I focus on connecting the dots for businesses, for corporations, from what they have and what they're seeking. Focus on long-term relationships because I truly believe it's all about integrity and being present and customer-centric for the people that we're serving. I was looking at your list, sorry. The 7 things moved, apologize. Okay, you also wanted, and I'm a little different because again, I focus on making sure that the customer is absolutely delighted. I want to make sure that I over deliver and make sure that they are fully satisfied. If you are seeking something that you're not able to find in your corporation, would love to assist you. Give me a call. My Mobi card is in the chat. We look forward to the conversation. Sorry, I lost your 7-point list. I'm sure I lost a few things.
You are quite fine. Okay, what's her name?
Cheryl Rogers.
Cheryl.
What's the name of her business, or what does she do?
It connects something, but I don't know what.
She works
There we
with
go.
major corporations and taking them to the next level of their business.
Okay, and what might that look like? Did she list anything where we would know specifically if we run into anybody at that time that we would know, oh, there's a referral for Cheryl? Cheryl, can you give us a couple of examples of what you do for these corporations?
Sure, absolutely. So from a business to business perspective, I connect them to what they're looking for. and what they don't have. So for example, a couple of things that I do is information technology solutions of all flavors. I bring them things like personal protection equipment, and I also connect them to toner cartridges. Those are a couple of sort of easy to get your head around things. Information technology is a big kind of unwieldy space, but personal protection equipment and toner cartridges are things that people can usually get their hooks into.
Okay, when you say personal protection equipment, I'm not clear on what that is. What is that?
So what that is, it's masks, it is disinfectant, hand wipes, gloves, all the things that corporations need in order to go back instead of having all their folks remotely.
Okay. So one of the things I would suggest in this pitch, we have a bunch of entrepreneurs, and I don't know that we have a lot of corporate gurus in here. However, we have connections that are corporate gurus and connections who are CEOs and work in these companies. So it would be helpful when you're in these type environments that you would list how you can help them and who you're looking for. So I'm looking for a buyer for these type products in a corporation. Just a suggestion.
That's a good, thank you.
Jessica, would you have anything that you'd like to add? It seems that most people have returned to our room. Would you have any feedback for her?
Yeah, I think that you hit it on the head, that I would be looking for introductions and be specific industry and title that typically are going to be that contact, because then I can think, oh, I know so-and-so, I have someone I can introduce her to. So be as specific as you're able.
Thank you.
Okay, let's hear from our other rooms right quick. Olivia, check in with us. Tell us how it went.
So we didn't get to go around and get hold of everyone. I was under the impression we were doing the 1 minute. So we're doing 30 seconds and 30-second offers. So not everyone had a chance, but we got to hear from a lot of new speakers. And thank you guys for just participating, offering feedback, you know.
Okay. Debbie.
Hey, actually, Marsha she was the one that ran it today, and we had a great room with really good feedback, and actually a lot of us were just under a minute, and there was really like heartfelt stories put in there. So people are really coming along. Thank you.
Fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so for next week, what you need to do, folks, is you need to be prepared. You need to have your 30-second introduction. You need to have a short pitch. You need to have an offer, and then close it with your hashtag. And don't forget to ask for the sale. We have a couple of minutes, so any visitor, would you like to share your experience today? If you loved it, if you didn't, what could we do to improve that for you? Anyone?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead, Agatha.
I think this was great, very different setup, especially talking about pitches and I always feel like if you're coming into a group, you're expected to already know your pitch. And here it's more like, no, let's talk about your business, but let's talk about your pitch. So I was like sitting here scrawling and doing a pitch and listening to everybody at the same time. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. It just helps me focus a little bit more.
All right. Anybody else?
Sure. Thank you,
Okay,
Nancy.
Cheryl.
And thank you, Karen, for inviting me. I thought it was really wonderful. I love the group community, the connections and the engagements with each one. And I especially love the fact that we're very objective with our feedback. And I needed that with my pitch. So thank you very much.
Okay, we've got time for one more. Cheryl, was that you? Would you like to go?
Yes, this was wonderful. Again, really appreciate the invitation, Nancy. This is a great group. Everyone is very generous with their feedback, and you guys are fabulous. It's like this is what you do on your day-to-day basis. You could thoroughly, each and every one of you could sign up and do this as your main thing. So thank you.
Thank you. Okay, before we leave, let's everyone remember to save our chat, and here's some tips. If you don't know how to do that, in your chat box, go over to the right side. There'll be 3 little dots there. Click on that, and it will say Save Chat. Then there will be says Show in Folder. And here's the trick. You need to click on that and save it as Lunch and Learn 821, because if you do multiple ones throughout the week, you're gonna lose it. The most important thing that you can do is there was like 4 pages of people on here today, 4 or 5, and people kept coming in and out, so I don't have a good count. but you need to reach out to every single person here and make an introduction. It doesn't have to be a long introduction, folks. I do these 15-minute stints all week, you know, on certain days, and then we meet. This is where relationships start, and this is how you start building referral partnerships. It begins with friendship. We must know, like, and trust someone before we'll do business. So without further ado, Debbie and Olivia, do you have any closing remarks for today?
What do they need to prepare for next week on Remo?
Okay. We're going to do a little intro for you and practice before. So come to Zoom first, okay, and check in with me, and then I'll make sure that everybody has the link, because it is not Zoom. But I know, even though I'm telling you all and I'm posting it all over social media, there's going to be members that's going to show up in Zoom and wonder where the heck we are. Okay, so we're going to meet there first for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to go straight over to the platform. So have your 30-second pitch, your 30-second intro, and a 1-minute pitch that includes your offer. So a total of 1.5 minutes, you know, and your offer.
What time at 12:30, Nancy, or 15 minutes early?
It will meet at regular time, 11:30 Central Standard Time, 12:30 Eastern.
Okay.
And try to come on, you know, about 5 minutes early. I can get everybody in the room. We'll make our announcements, do that, and then we'll merge over to the other group.
Hey, Nancy, you said earlier about selecting your seat. Do we select our own seats, or do you guys do that?
No, you will select your own seat. Once I open up the floor, it'll be just like you walk into a conference center and you go find yourself a table, and you'll double click on that seat, and that's where you'll be. But use the registration link that I put here, or I sent you via email, because you need to set up your business card, your virtual business card, with your links first. You know, you need to have that done prior to going there. I mean, you can do it when you're there, but it's...
Yeah, but does that come after you've paid for next Friday? You'll get something
You can do it right now. I've sent you an invite, so you can click on it. Go ahead and set that up right now. Okay. But as soon as you register, I'll get notified, and then I will send you a PayPal link for $5 or $10, depending on if you're a member or not. And folks, invite people to come, because truly this is going to be a really cool experience.
So Nancy, that's my question. How will this work for new people that have never been before?
They'll buy a ticket for $10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'll need to buy a ticket in order to participate in that. This is not our normal Lunch and Learn Zoom Friday event. This is a special event that we're trying out for members, because we're going to probably bring this under the co-op, and this is going to be a moneymaker for our membership.
Nancy,
that's what my goal is.
Can you share, can someone on the team share in the chat the link that we're supposed to share, so we can put it on social media, and so we know where we're supposed to send people so they can sign up, please?
Yeah, it's at the very top of this chat. I don't see it right now. Let's see here, but it was at the very, very top of the chat.
I don't see it anymore.
All right.
I'm going to try to grab it.
Regarding new members, maybe we do a table, Nancy, just for new members. Like, okay, table 7. If you're a new member, you have no idea what's going on, go to table 7.
Okay, that's a
And
good
you'll have
idea.
the blind. Everybody will be
We'll get the
there.
coaching,
Yeah, Olivia, that's
Nancy,
a great
did we lose
idea.
the
That would
chat,
be like the facilitators do here.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do. We'll have one row for newbies. How about that? Will that make everybody? And then after round 1, you won't be a newbie no more, and then you can go wherever. How about that?
Okay.
Nancy, will there be timed, will the time at the tables be timed, or is it just random, like you move around?
They'll be timed, and they will be rounds, and we won't have all the stuff like we have at the beginning here. It'll just be strictly a networking event, a speed networking. It's not really speed networking, because you're going to have time. Everybody's going to have time to do their pitch and offer with time to break out, and then we'll go into each round. So it'll be 1.5 hours worth of networking.
Very nice.
Yeah. So make sure you get those timings down, just to get everyone a chance at the table, right? So 30 seconds, a minute, and just because you have that time doesn't mean you can use all of it, right? If you've got something short and sweet to the point, even better.
Well, if somebody takes over the managing the time, it really works.
Yeah, and we will. I'll be cutting off the rooms every few minutes, so we won't have that to worry about.
Inside of the
At
table.
the table.
Oh yeah.
At the
yeah.
table, if you have somebody takes over, it really works.
Anything else?
Are you adding that link to the bottom of the chat?
Debbie, did you or Olivia find that link for me? Hang on
I
just a
didn't
second.
see it in the chat, and I'm on
Okay,
Facebook.
I got it.
I don't see.
All right,
You
I
got
got it.
Okay.
I got it. Coming
Do
right.
you have it
A note to
posted in the
self-
lunch and learn?
There we go.
There we go.
Yes, I do. I posted in the Lunch and Learn as well as my personal Facebook friend, my Facebook wall. There it is. It's a bit.ly link, Virtual Speed Networking 828, in case you forget. Virtual Speed Networking 828. Say it again.
Cool.
Virtual Speed Networking 828.
828.
It's a bit.ly link. I should have remembered that.
And where do you register for this group if you want to do that?
You can go straight there and register, and then I will send you
I'm talking about for this group.
Oh, for this group.
Yes.
meetmyreferralpartners.com/join. Good question. Thank you, Barry. And I didn't
Can you
even
put that in
plan
the chat too?
I sure can.
Yeah.
You saved me
And-
$5, right?
99. Good try.
No, it saved you
cigar.
$5 on the next week.
Say that again.
It saved me $5 next week because I'll already be a member. Take
Yeah.
$5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Cute. Come on, girl.
All right, connection.
Hey, it's been a long week.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. meetmyreferralpartners.com, join. And
Thank
remember,
you.
this is only good until the end of August. All these benefits, everybody who's a member, you'll be grandfathered in. So any of these wonderful things we got coming in September, you're going to be grandfathered in. Guarantee you're not going to be finding that anywhere else, everything that you're going to get here. Okay, I'm 8 minutes past my time. Sorry about that. Everybody have a fabulous weekend, and I can't wait to see you next week. If you've not been on our Facebook groups, do so. Lunch and Learn Zoom Friday, that's public. And for those of you who are already members, remember we've got a new group called Meet My Referral Partners on Facebook where you can, I've set up units so you can get trained and get caught up on everything that you need to, so you'll be up to date. All right, see y'all next time.
Bye,
Thanks,
everyone.
Nancy.
Thanks, Nancy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nancy.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Have a great week.